Oh yay, oh yay, oh yay. The Honorable Court of Appeals of Tennessee is in session. God save the United States, the state of Tennessee, and this honorable court. Please be seated.
Good morning and welcome to the Court of Appeals. Lively bunch out here today. There you go. I realize we've got experienced practitioners here with us today, but I still want to go over just a few of our procedures before we get started. First of all, I want to share with you that all these arguments are being live streamed, which normally wouldn't mean a whole lot, except for one thing. Whatever you say, you need to be sure and think about it, because the minute you say it, the entire world is going to be able to hear it. So just keep that in mind. It's hard to take it back at that point in time. Our procedure is fairly straightforward. Each side gets 15 minutes to make its oral argument. If you're the appellant and you wish to reserve any rebuttal time, you may reserve up to 5 minutes of rebuttal time. And you do that by, after you've introduced yourself and before you begin your argument, you request that from the court. Obviously, the appellee gets no rebuttal time. Our lighting system is straightforward as well, at least from us who've been here a whole bunch. There are 3 lights on the podium. As long as the light's green, you have plenty of time. Once the light turns yellow, you are running out of time. And once the light is red, you are out of time. So we ask that you please respect those time constraints. Before we start, I want to introduce our panel for today. We have Judge Karma McGee from Savannah, Judge Jeffrey Usman from Nashville. I will say that Judge Usman is a former law professor in another life, so keep that in mind as you make your argument. Miss Angie, anything we need to take up before we get started?
No, Your Honor.
All right, you may call the first case, please.
James Miguel Vilas versus Timothy Love.
We have no appellant. Miss Angie, have you heard from appellant's counsel?
No, Your Honor.
Can we pass this? Is that going to mess you up?
No, Your Honor, that's fine.
Okay, we'll call the second case and see if you can find out anything in the interim, if you would, please, Ms.
Okay.
Angie.
Diane Hamilton et al. Versus Methodist Healthcare, Memphis Hospitals.